What up, everybody, and welcome to Baz on Blades. My name is Baz, and I talk about blades, and today we are talking about a blade. It's time for another unboxing. Love them or hate them, that's what this is. It's an unboxing. So we got us a package here from Justin at White Mountain Knives. I know you've already seen the damn title of the video. What we've got in here is another Twosun titanium frame lock flipper folder. Woo! Twosun. Twosun touches me all in my tingly spots, apparently, because I'm building up quite the collection. We're going to use the Kaiser Nice Guy in carbon fiber G10 laminate and 154 cm. It's an interesting smaller gentleman's carry drop point flipper folder from Kaiser. I haven't done a video on this knife because it's been out for 2 or 3 years, maybe 10 years or 50 years. I don't know. So I'm way past the curve on it. I grabbed this one from Justin at White Mountain Knives. He had it on his stupid deal of the day, and it was like 3.5 cents or something. I don't know. It's a stupid deal. So I got one, and I decided not to review it. But we're going to use it to open this package again. From Justin at White Mountain Knives. That's fucking crazy. You guys know I don't have any business deals with anybody on the internet. This is a 100% non-monetized channel. Justin just always takes care of me. He's one of those dealers that I've never had an issue with. And if I ever did have an issue with a product, he was Johnny on the spot as far as taking care of it. So that's why I'm always pimping his website and whatnot. So we got a Twosun here. This is it's one of the Twosuns. It doesn't have a sticker on it, but it's the TS448. This is a large, about 4-inch flipper folder. And I know, but you got to listen to it. You got to listen. I love to listen to myself talk. Plus, I'm like 4 blue moons in after being up since 3:30 in the morning. I've worked all day and I'm at home and I'm just celebrating not dying because it seems like everybody on the face of the planet has died this week. Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Poor Malcolm Jamal Warner. He just died at the wrong time. I mean, how are you going to compete with Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan? That's some stiff competition right there. But I'm tired and I'm about half buzzed on this Blue Moon beer. And I'm acting a little bit silly. Let's see what we got going here. This 448. It is a large flipper folder. It is a Tepe design. It is carbon fiber show side. This thing is going to be so oily, you could fry some fucking chicken in this damn thing. That is a huge, really big, hold on, I'm going to set that down. That's a really, really big slab of very nice looking carbon fiber. Look at that. And it's still pretty damn oily, but it's a big knife. It's like about a 4-inch blade, so it's 9 inches overall or something like that. It's not the biggest damn thing, but it's big. And I can already tell you there's at least one thing about this knife I absolutely cannot stand. I cannot stand it. I'm already pissed off by it. I'm probably going to pitch a fit here in just a minute, and you guys are going to have to watch that in this video. Baz on Blades pitching a fit because he thinks he's fucking special and can. Damn, why? I mean, seriously, I've seen a few videos on this knife. This is useless as a front flipper, and front flippers are only for guys that pick their nose in public. This should just be cut off just like this, flush. And you know what? If that doesn't take away too much from the jimping, I'm going to take this thing apart. I've already decided this and spray it down with some Dicam, scribe this line right here, and I'm going to take this to my bandsaw and cut it off and then clean it up with my grinder. I won't be able to replicate that exact bead blast finish on it, so it's going to be, I'll have to knock it down. I'll probably acid etch it to knock it down. Because I can dull it up like this finish just by touching a little bit of acid onto it for a little while with a Q-tip. Anyway, flipper folder, so let's check this thing out. Okay. I'm going to try that again. I don't think right off the bat, I don't know that I could fail that. That is extremely crisp. Nope. Absolutely. I was taking my time. I could not fail that. Tepe design. This is, it's large. It's a 4-inch blade. So that's going to make it a 5-inch handle. I don't have the specs. This is just an unboxing initial impressions. I see a couple of things that people may or may not like. I am so very, very, extremely, super duper glad they did not take this all the way through the blade. I would much rather see this sort of inset type of detailing rather than a through hole. I'm so tired of seeing knives with holes in the blades. I am so tired. I'm so tired of seeing knives with holes in the blades. I cannot tell you how tired I am, even though I just said I'm so tired. Super duper glad about that. But a lot of people do not like this branded pivot ring that Twosun uses. On one of their more highly finished knives, I'm not real big on it. I don't dislike it, but I prefer a little more pop here if it's a highly finished knife, like a satin finish overall on the knife, a little bit brighter finish, or maybe some coloring on it or something like that. But in this industrial finish where we've got a stone wash over bead blast here, we've got this, grayish black carbon fiber, again a bead blast on the titanium frame lock side with milled titanium pocket clip, and a steel lock face insert there. It is on dual row ceramic bearings on the pivot, I think, and ceramic detent. This, you know what? All this roundy round sort of look on the handle, and especially in this pocket clip, reminds me of a McGinnis design. What was his name? That young, I say young guy compared to me, Terry McGinnis? I so apologize if I've got that first name wrong. But he did a lot of designs for Columbia River Knife and Tool back in the day. He was a custom maker, had his own stuff. I mean, back in the day, it was already, you could spend $2K on one of his folders. So I don't even know about now. But it's real round, real soft edge, sort of. He did a lot of that. Although this handle design does not look like anything he's ever done. He did the roundy round sort of look to it, and I very much like that soft look. There's some purchase here on this this jump in here. And again, if I come in and take that tab off, I'm just going to scribe straight in line with the handle scale here, and I'm going to take it off. So that's going to take off just a couple of troughs. I'll probably go straight to that second trough from this side over here is where I'll cut that to. Get as close as I can on that, just to make it look a little better, because that is Jeffrey Orthopedic. Let's hear what you got to say about my thumb strength. I can't do it. But everybody else I've seen video, this front flipper thing is totally worthless. I don't know if it's like the horn bull look. Is that what we're going to call this? It's the bull. Don't get the horns. You're going to get the horns if you fuck around with the bull. I don't know. Maybe it works for that. Let's take a look at it again. I don't know, God. I don't know. I don't know if I can hype that up enough, but that action is... It feels... It doesn't feel gritty or anything. It just feels like, I don't know, it just has got some resistance on it. It's perfectly centered, and that's something on a 4-inch blade. You got a solid backspacer, titanium to match that titanium pocket clip. This is a badass knife. Oh my God, I'm so glad I bought this. Oh, I didn't say it's in YJ01V1, which is a spray form version basically of M390. Spray forming is an older technology that predates particle metallurgy sort of steels, your PM steels. It's a slightly different technique. If I get this wrong, please forgive me. Let's blame it on the beer. So in spray forming, they are spraying that mist of steel into a bar form and then hot forging it, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure of the difference between them. There is a technological difference between them. And from what I've read, spray forming is looked at as sort of an inferior technique and technology. Apparently there was some issues with voids and whatnot, but we're talking about a technology from the 70s and early 80s. And I would like to think that technology they could improve upon to where they basically got it perfected for a lower cost, maybe less labor intensive or machine intensive or time intensive, whatever, that makes it viable as a competition for a little more of a budget competition for M390. I don't know. That is a wonderful looking design. Damn. So we're at 12 minutes here. I don't remember what I paid for this thing. It was barely over $100. It was like $100 and 0.0001 cents or something. It's like $120, I think. $120. I think it was $135 before a 10% discount at White Mountain Knives. 10% discounts. Yeah. TS448. Let's close it right here with the unboxing and initial impressions. And look for it in a couple of weeks. Let me spend a couple of weeks with this big guy right here and see if we fall in love. And I'll get back to you guys. As always, thank you very much for taking the time to watch one of my videos. God bless all of you, and we will talk to you again.